You guys know me. I am a huge Ben 10 fan since I was little, and I still am from these days because look, this is my best collection of Ben 10 figures. Some of them were just recently got in, others are I had for a while, but it is such a cool thing that I love about Ben 10 were the toys, and especially the cartoons and the some of the great stuff. So, one of the few things to celebrate my birthday, I decided to do an updated top 10 favorite Ben 10 aliens. Man, Ben sure has a lot of aliens that he used during his times as a superhero. And I thought, there's so many. What if I do a top 10 countdown? Alright then. So for this list, not only as I count this for what are my favorite aliens are, but also they would be the aliens that I would use if I had my my own Omnitrix, something like that. So consider this not only as my top 10 favorite Ben 10 aliens, but also, of course, the aliens that I would use if I had an Omnitrix of my own. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 10 is Cannonbolt. Okay, so Cannonbolt is a pretty cool alien, especially from his debut in the episode where he has to face off the destroyer from the alien that destroyed his home planet. So thanks to that, Ben avenged Cannonbolt's species by using the alien. Yeah, so other than that, Cannonbolt has a pretty cool heavy armor that can withstand anything and can act like an instant meteor. Other than that, Cannonbolt is a pretty cool alien that I decided to put him on this list because not only he's cool, he's a powerful alien and might be one of Ben's few powerful aliens on the list. Other than that, he is a pretty cool rolling alien. Yep. Number 9 is Diamond Head. Another pretty cool alien that had a pretty cool start from its debut as Diamond Head taking down the one of the aliens. What I really love Diamond Head is how he has the crystallizing power that he uses to defeat his enemies and can shapeshift weapons from his hands. Pretty awesome, right? Also, of course, Diamond Head, just like a prism, can deflect any kind of lasers like some kind of a prism. That's what I like about him. He's pretty cool, and even on this return during the Vilgax Returns episode, Diamond really kicked Vilgax's butt during his comeback and really gotten a lot stronger since then. So with that, Diamond Head is in this list because of its cool powers and how strong it has gotten since its debut in the Alien Force. Well, not debut, like the return. Also, of course, Diamond Head is my brother's favorite, so a little something for him. But other than that, Diamond Head's a really cool alien. Number 8 is Upgrade. Okay, so Upgrade was my favorite original aliens of all time because I love the ability of Upgrade to adapt to any kind of machine impossible and turn himself into a cool robot with some awesome weapons. And I think that is such a cool little power-up that Upgrade was ever since then. He was my my all-time favorite alien before, but other than that, he's a pretty cool one, and I especially love how Upgrade originated from the Galvin Moon and got his own alien species. Yep. Other than that, I think Upgrade is a really cool alien with some with the way of how he can really upgrade some stuff. Yep. Number 7 is Energy. Okay, so I've been a big fan of Energy's design. I love that design so much that when I was young, I used to draw original characters with Energy's designs. The little body shapes and everything. So ever since then, he was my all-time favorite of the Andromeda aliens. Other than another one that's also on this list, which I will get into very soon, but I was such a huge Energy fan. I didn't even know in the time when I watched the Omniverse episode when Energy's secondary form, the the pyrokinetic power form. It was a pretty cool scene. I thought, I didn't know Energy can do that. Other than that, he's got some awesome pyrokinetic laser type fires. I think it's pretty cool that he can shoot lasers out of his little hazmat suit, and out of the suit is pretty cool too. That he can fly and take on pyrokinetic energy power. So other than that, I think Energy is a pretty awesome alien that I decided to add him up higher in this list. Number 6 is Armadillo. Ah, man. Other besides Energy from the Astronomer playlist, Armadillo is my all-time favorite out of all of them. I just love the designs, its attacks, and says, I love how he's a combination of a jackhammer or a drill and a armadillo. And I think that's a really awesome design, making it more like a bio animal. Other than that, I love how he is used for most of his muscle attacks. Well, that, and of course he's got his powerful drills and jackhammer powers to make powerful earthquakes. And I think that is so awesome. So that is why Armadillo is higher up on this list. Number 5 is Beetle. Imagine the beetle, but without the bee. Anyway, I think Beetle is a pretty interesting Ben 10 alien. I love the fact how he can just eat stuff up and then blast it out of his horn. I know it's a little bit similar like Upchuck, but Eel is a pretty interesting one. Considering the fact he's a bug that really eats a lot and shoots lasers out of his horn. But comparing with this eel in this video and the different type of eel from Omniverse, I kind of prefer this one because it gives him more of a robot bug aesthetic as a like a trash compactor with a horn other than the Omniverse one. I'm not really too big of a fan, but other than that, I think this eel is pretty cool. So that's why I added him up in this list. Number 4 is Forearms. No pun intended. Anyway, I think Forearms out of all might be one of my very few classic aliens that might be one of my favorites. Because one, he's one of the iconic aliens, and he is a very strong alien, given the fact that he has 4 arms, which is perfect for super strength and punching down any villains at all. Of course, he's fire and laser proof, and like most of the superpowered superheroes, he can make a shockwave by clapping his hands. So that's why I think that Forearms is a pretty cool alien. Now, for the designs, I like the Omniverse one because it gives out a mucho wrestler type, given the fact that he's got a little mustache and a goatee on his head, which makes it look like he's a mucho wrestler. Other than that, Forearms is a pretty cool alien that I decided to add up in this list because not only that he's one of Ben's most iconic and most useful aliens that he had for a while, but he is also very strong and very powerful indeed. So that's why I added up Forearms at number 4. No pun intended. Number 3 is Bloxs. Okay, so growing up, I used to love playing with Legos a lot. And when I first saw Bloxs, I'm like, man, Bloxs, I just love the concept of how he reminds me of Legos so much that I wanted to add him up in number 3. A little bit higher than the rest, but that's okay. I think Bloxs is a pretty cool alien. I love the concept of how he can construct himself like he's a living playset. Other than that, I think Bloxs is a pretty cool alien of how yeah, he's like Legos, but in the shape of a gorilla. And there's one time Bloxs was in the console versions of the Ben 10 games, and I didn't know he wasn't in the 3DS games, which kind of bummed me out because I wanted to play as Bloxs in the video games until I got the console version. But yeah, other than that, I think Bloxs is a really cool building looking alien. Yep. Number 2 is Spider Monkey. Okay, so at first, I wasn't really too fond on Spider Monkey at first, but then when I saw the omniverse version, I saw how accurate he looks to make it look like well, a spider monkey, and he started to grow on me. Given the fact that he actually looks like a monkey with 6 extra eyes, and I thought, hey, that actually looks like a spider monkey. That I think he's might be one of my favorites. Other than that, Spider Monkey reminds me of Spider-Man, of course, except the part that he's a monkey. And of course, Spider Monkey is one of Ben's most helpful Pokemon during some few tough decisions, like if he needs to get out of a tight space, he would use Spider Monkey, of course. So yeah, that's why Spider Monkey's up and higher, because I love the accuracy of the omniverse Spider Monkey. It reminds me of Spider-Man, of course, and one of Ben's helpful aliens to help him escape through tight spaces. So to recap, I love the accuracy of Spider Monkey's designs in Omniverse, plus with the concepts of how he reminds me of Spider-Man, but as a monkey and shoots out of his tail, and one of Ben's helpful aliens, indeed. So that's why he is higher up in number 2. Before I have to my number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Mention 1, Swampfire. Swampfire is my dad's favorite alien because he told me that he reminded him of Groot. You know, I am Groot. And he's kind of right. He is kind of like Groot, except the fact that he's a plant-based alien that can shoot fire. Don't see that every day, huh? Mention 2, Heat Blast. Of course, it would be one of Ben's classic aliens. His first ever one to, transform into. And I think Heat Blast is a really awesome alien with the great pyrokinetic abilities. And comparing Heat Blast with Swampfire, and to my opinion, Heat Blast all the way because he's the number 1 classic. Mention 3, Lodestar. He was in my original list, but during the big change, I decided to replace someone else with him. But other than that, I think Lodestar is a pretty cool alien because of how he has the cool magnetic powers to sort of like Magneto. Yep. And let me tell you something about Mention 4. It's Wrath, boy! Wrath is definitely one of Ben's coolest aliens, especially how even though he serves as I'm trying to come up with the word, the comedic side of Ben 10, Wrath is pretty cool of how he's a tiger-based alien with lethal claws and a really bad attitude. So, given the fact, Wrath is a secondary mention. Alright, ready for my number 1 pick? And here he is. Number 1 is Big Chill. Man, here's the 2 things I love for this character, alien. It's designs and its cool powers that it can freeze stuff and use its intangibility to go through stuff and then turn it into frozen ice. This is such a cool alien. I love it so much. I love the fact that he has wings that he can use as a cloak. And I think it's a really cool design of Big Chill and the concepts of an ice butterfly. That is a really cool idea that I just love this alien so much that he deserves a spot up in number 1. As for its ultimate form, which might be one of my favorite, it's out of all the ultimates, I love the concept of how it does like a fire and ice concept. And man, that's a really cool concept for a Big Chill. However, I'm not too big on the omniverse Big Chill because they may have looked too buff and chunky, something like that. And I'm not really a big fan of that design of Big Chill, but this Big Chill I prefer the most. So, what do you guys think of that list? Pretty cool, huh? And now, for the question of the day. What would your playlist be if you have an Omnitrix? If you have that answer, then you can write that down below in the comments, and happy birthday to me and to anyone else who is watching this video. I wish you guys all that. And don't forget to subscribe for some more videos coming real soon. And don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. And have a great day, everybody. Until next time. Bye.
It's me, BDH, but I'm also known as the Brick Dragon Hero. That video was great, huh, Bloxs? You said it, BBJ. And if you want to see more of the Brick Dragon Hero videos, all you gotta do is subscribe. Follow Brick Dragon Hero on Instagram. Like for this video. Share this with your friends.
And comment down below what you think of that video.
And don't forget to check out the last video. So thanks for watching and have a brick day. Whoosh.